Are there weeds that you've not pulled from the garden of your life? How many of you are gardeners and you know you can't just water and feed the plants, you also need to pull the weeds. Otherwise, what happens? The weeds choke out the plants. Some of you, you do love the Lord and the Lord does love you and God is at work in your life, but there's some weeds that you got to pull. That's a bad habit. That's a crazy idea. That's a rebellious disposition. That's just not going to cause me to be more fruitful. So you need to pull those weeds out of your life. Because the thing that is inhibiting your fruitfulness and keeping you from lifting is maybe you're just entangled with a lot of weeds, rebellion, sin, folly, and the like. Sometimes a plant is on the ground and it's not as fruitful as it can be because it's just been beaten and battered through a burden season. Right? I mean, sometimes I know that hailstorms hit the valley or monsoons hit the valley and the wind kicks up and the rain just pours down. And certain plants don't make it. In the most recent monsoon, we lost a tree in our yard. You know why? The roots were shallow. Some of you, your roots are shallow. You know, you really haven't dug deep into God. You belong to God, but your roots are not dug deep. For some of you, you've been through a season where it's just a battering. One of the first things we learned when we moved here was, if there's ever a frost, you got to go out and you got to cover certain plants. You know why? They need that. And so for you and I, it's looking at our life and asking, okay, is this a season where I've just been beaten up? I've been burdened. I've been broken. It may just be a season where God needs to come and lift you up. And that's not always sin. Sometimes it's just hard, difficult, painful circumstance. You're like, man, I was growing and then monsoon hit. I got blown over. Or hail hit. I just got deluged. Or monsoon, I just got flooded out and I was doing good and now I'm laying down and I need to be propped up. God is gentle, God is loving, God is gracious, God is a good gardener and he comes to lift you up today, to encourage you.